What does a successful product look like? Let's look at my November 2020 numbers to explore the possibilities. Hey, this is Rochelle and welcome to Multiple Passive Streams of Income. As you know, I sell a printable product on Amazon. First, you need to know I sell on Amazon.com, which is the United States, Amazon.ca, which is Canada, and Amazon.com.au, which is Australia. Although I sell on Amazon.com.au, I get very few sales in that marketplace. I just hired a pay-per-click agency out of Australia to look into why I'm not getting many sales there. Now, as a side note, Australia hasn't really popped off like the other Amazon marketplaces. One reason is Australia's population isn't as big as the US and Canada. Also, eBay is the big dog in Australia. And since COVID, I've heard that the border situation is dicey over there. So that could be a logistics problem for Amazon currently. I don't expect the same level of sales from that marketplace, but I would like to see 2 to 5 sales daily if possible. If this PPC agency can create sales, I will definitely let everyone know about this agency and promote their service in the future. Now, with that said, I sell a printable product for $34.95 on Amazon.com and 42 Canadian dollars on Amazon.ca. In this video, I will refer to the USD prices moving forward. So my landing cost is $10.46 for my product, and that is the cost to manufacture it and sea ship it to Amazon. And the FBA fees to sell this product on Amazon is $11.82. So it costs me $22.28 in total to have my product sent to Amazon.com and then to sell it FBA. That leaves me with $12.67 to run PPC to rank for my relevant keywords. In the process of ranking, I will receive organic sales as well. And by the way, this is very important. Many beginning sellers look at their PPC and see losses, but that's not a complete picture of what is happening. You must know your organic sales as well to determine if your PPC ad spend is working. I will show you how to determine that later in the video. I sold out and was out of stock for about a month until November. The month started with 2 to 5 sales daily without me running any PPC. It took about 7 to 10 days for Amazon to relocate my inventory amongst their warehouses, so I started up my PPC campaigns on November 12th when I had all colors of my product in stock on my listing. At the end of November, sales have increased. They have actually tripled due to the PPC campaigns and, of course, the holiday sales. Now, my product has a BSR of 110,861 in the home and kitchen category and a BSR of 1,466 in my subcategory. If we insert that BSR into the Jungle Scout estimator tool, it shows I sell 210 products monthly in the US. And that's pretty accurate, and you'll see in a second what I mean by that. So now let's pull back the curtain and look at my main money keyword and its search volume on Amazon.com. According to Merchant Words, it gets about 23,000 monthly searches, and according to Helium 10's Magnet, it gets about 1,500. Now that's a large disparity, so let's look at the amount of daily impressions I get when I run PPC for that main money keyword. I have that money keyword and variations of it in a manual PPC campaign. I'm targeting exact and phrase match, and that gets me about 1,300 impressions daily. Impressions are going to be determined by your PPC campaign budgets and how well you are optimizing these campaigns. but knowing that 1,300 impressions are occurring gives me another metric to consider. Let's also look at my second money keyword. To illustrate what a second money keyword would be, let's say my main money keyword is black sneakers for women. My second money keyword may be black footwear for women. The second money keyword usually will have more search volume, but the competitive products will be more diverse. So for example, if I'm trying to rank on page 1 for black footwear for women, I will have to compete against black slippers, black sandals, black Uggs, black boots, etc. So the trade-off for the increased search volume will be more diverse competition. But this more diverse money keyword gets over 300,000 monthly searches according to Merchant Words and 122,000 monthly searches according to Helium 10. I have those main keywords in a couple of manual PPC campaigns targeting exact and phrase match, and it's getting me 4,300 impressions daily. Now let's look at my actual November totals. I started PPC on November 12th because it took time for Amazon to relocate my inventory amongst their warehouses, as I mentioned earlier. The month ended with 209 sales, 111 from PPC, 98 from organic sales, and that was in the US marketplace, and actually that's what Jungle Scout estimated. And I had 144 sales in Canada, with 45 of them being from PPC and 96 of them being organic. That's a total of 353 sales for the month of November. Now, I found the easiest way to track my sales and my PPC ad spend is to set up a spreadsheet. Now, if you aren't able to set up a spreadsheet, do the calculations by hand. In Seller Central, go to the Orders tab, Manage Orders, look at the day before, and total your orders. Since I sell in both the US and Canada, I can tell the difference in the sales by the item subtotals. Then I go to the Advertising tab, Campaign Manager, select the date that I want to look at. In this case, I'm going to look at my ad spend on December 3rd, and that totaled $65.56. I sold 30 units that day. So of those 30 units, 10 came from PPC clicks, and 20 of them, therefore, are organic sales. Since I know my net profit for each sale is $12.67, we discussed how to figure that out earlier in the video, I can multiply that by 30 sales, and that gives me a total of $380.10. Then I would subtract the $65.56 that I spent on PPC for that day. So that means I know that I netted $314.54 from my US sales. So spending $65.56 to net $314.54 looks great. But what beginners see in their PPC stats are 10 sales. So if I multiply that by $12.67, that totals $126.70 of net profit. Now, if I'm spending $65.56 on PPC, then my net profit is only $61.14 from PPC. So then as a beginner, I start second guessing if PPC is really worth it. Make sure you're looking at the entire picture so you can understand the true value of your advertising dollar. Compare your organic sales totals every month to each other to understand the increased sales velocity that PPC ad spend creates. This sales velocity is moving your position up on search terms, which compounds organic sales. This is not easily visible in Seller Central, so create a system to track your progress. Utilize your tracking system with Helium 10's Keyword Tracker, which is under the Analytics tab. Input your PPC search terms into this tool so you can see your organic position and movement over time. As you can see, my main, more relevant keyword has a search volume of 5,257 monthly searches, and I'm in the position 3 organically. One of my more competitive search terms, remember we talked about that second money keyword, Helium 10 shows a search volume of 17,023 monthly searches with that keyword, and my organic rank for that keyword is 10. With this information, I can guesstimate that many of my organic sales are coming from these two search terms. So to increase sales, I need to concentrate my PPC efforts and budget to other relevant search terms to better my organic position and thus increase my organic sales. Using these two tools in conjunction with each other will give you better insight on how you are producing sales. Now, knowing this, I know my PPC spend for November was $1,118.73 in the US and $253.48 in Canada. My net profit after my PPC spend, I made $1,529.30 in the US and $1,160.75 in Canada. So my total net profit for November is $2,690.05. Now, that's not mind-blowing, but who doesn't want an extra $2,600 in their pocket monthly and the highly probable opportunity to increase that monthly income in months and years to come? Now, of course, this net profit is energized by the holiday spirit. So after Christmas, I hope I can sustain at least half of this net profit after the holiday and create the same net profit with the second product that should arrive into Amazon by the end of December. If I can optimize my PPC in the next following 3 months to create the same amount of sales or more, which I'm confident I can do, I should be able to generate $3,000 monthly net profit after the holidays as well. I have a 2,000 unit order being made right now to replenish both products and ship out by mid-January. This will allow me to hopefully stay in stock over the Christmas New Year, which happens in mid-January and stretches to March. At that time, I'll be prepared to reorder both products in March and then to add a third product as well. I believe I can launch an additional product in 2021, so that would be 4 products at the very least that I should have selling and optimized by the next year holiday time. I also hope to expand to Amazon UK in 2021 as well. So if all goes well, I hope to keep compounding my net profit. I hope you can see how one product on Amazon can be life-changing. I plan to show you my numbers monthly so you have a realistic view of net profit and growth, and to show you all of this is possible. As always, thanks for your time, as I know you could be any other place right now. Take care.